Have you ever made mistakes at a Walt Disney Resort park? We totally have. And we're going to go over today the 5 top mistakes that you want to avoid at EPCOT.
Hey guys, welcome back to Fun Fiero. I'm Andy.
I'm Liz.
Guys, we're here to share our fun, love, and passion for all things Disney with you guys. So thanks for hanging out with us today. If you are brand new to our channel, please consider subscribing.
If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up and a share.
Yep, so today we are talking about the 5 big mistakes people make when they go to EPCOT at Walt Disney World. Number 5 is not knowing that Test Track breaks down. It breaks down often, and anytime that there's inclement weather or lightning within 5 miles of Walt Disney World, it will shut down. And that's true for any outdoor ride, by the way, but it will shut down and then they have to do this whole procedure to get it started back up again. It just takes time and people don't know that, and then you get stuck in those long lines. So just know that and budget that time accordingly.
Number 4, guys, there are not restrooms in every country when you're going around the World Showcase. So if you've got little bitty ones and you're leaving Norway, that's the last potty station until you get past China, past the African outpost, and all the way on the other side of Germany. This is a huge hike if you suddenly have to scoop up your child and start running for that bathroom. So know where the bathrooms are in EPCOT.
It's also important for the big kids in your group, talking to you adults, all right, especially if you're going the other way around World Showcase. So like you start in Canada and then you go around. Once you leave Germany, it's all the way to the far side of Norway before you get a restroom. So that means if you're kind of, let's say, drinking around the world, or you've just had a few too many, you're gonna have to hold it, guys, all the way to the far side of Norway. So now that brings us to a huge point, guys, and that is you need to stay hydrated when you're at EPCOT. Here's the thing, all right? It's a massive park, so there is a lot of ground that you're gonna be able to cover at EPCOT. However, it's a massive park and you're gonna be covering a lot of ground, and especially around World Showcase, and you have that World Showcase lagoon and that sun just reflects back at you all day. So you need to stay hydrated. There's not a ton of shade, so just make sure, especially for you guys that are having some adult beverages around World Showcase, make sure you're drinking some water and all of that. You're still gonna have plenty of fun, just keep the water in you.
Number 2 is underestimating the amount of time that it's gonna take you if you have to wait for a gondola. Especially if you're at Art of Animation and Pop Century, then you've gotta switch at the Caribbean Beach Resort because you have to get off your gondola. You can either go to Hollywood Studios or you can continue on to EPCOT. And not realizing that Hollywood Studios and EPCOT might be opening at really close to the same time, and the social distancing, that whole station gets super, super crowded.
Packed.
And yeah, totally packed. So just kind of bear that in mind. Now, when we stayed at the Caribbean Beach Resort, guys, pro tip, it was closer for us to walk to the Riviera Resort gondola station and get on there. Now, we didn't trust ourselves to get back off. And the people were like, no, wait till the next station. And then we ended up walking like 2.5 times the distance to our room. Then we just got off.
Totally gotten off there.
Trusted ourselves and gotten off. So yeah, but if you could look and see the Riviera Resort Station, it may be quicker for you to go ahead and walk to that one as opposed to the Caribbean Beach Resort Station. And then guess what? Don't have to worry about that line, the confusion, the social distancing, and it's usually a shorter wait at the Riviera Resort because there just aren't as many people getting onto the gondolas.
So definite pro tip.
Yeah.
Now here's the big one, guys. Number 1, and this is very specific to EPCOT.
It is.
Probably one of the biggest mistakes is not knowing that World Showcase is a mile long. So
that's a mile.
Yeah, it's
one
a whole mile to get
the
around.
World Showcase.
Yeah, and so you're walking, you're doing things, and you're getting tired, and you're getting cranky, or you didn't have enough water, or you've had too many adult beverages. It's a mile long.
Yeah, and it's a huge. If you're trying to run to make it back to Test Track or Spaceship Earth or Soaring, it's a mile. You might be training for a 5K at that point.
Yep. So if you're sitting there at the America Pavilion and you're like, oh, my fast. Well, there is is no fast pass right now. So,
But when there will be.
but if there ever is, or you're just like, oh man, we need to get to the front of the gate, or we need to get out, whatever. It's a mile, or it's a half a mile just to go back around halfway. So just know those things, because that's a huge mistake on time, distance, you're tired.
Yeah.
All of those things come into account.
Possibly getting irritable.
Yeah. Guys, those are just 5 huge mistakes that I know that we've made.
We've made.
And we wanted to share that with you guys,
so
so that way maybe you can plan ahead and plan accordingly.
But I would love to know what you guys leave in the comments below, the mistakes that y'all have made that we don't have on our list, and just so that way that the next time that we do kind of a video like this, that we can keep those in mind.
Yeah, well, and also people who are maybe planning their very first trip to Epcot, which I hope you guys are if you're watching this for the first time. Hope you have an amazing time at Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
A magical time for sure. So, yeah, anything that you guys have that are WDW veterans, leave it down below for sure.
Especially pro tips, we love those.
Yeah. So, guys, thanks for hanging out with us today. If you will, give this video a big thumbs up and share it.
Ding that bell notification. But most importantly, y'all, smash that subscribe button. Just smash it.
And until next time, get out there, have some fun, and we'll see you on the flip side.